Now let's work on the Explore Cell view. So first of all, let's close this and open Explore Cell. Explore Cell. And right now that one has the gray background color that we did before. So let's go back to the property window here with this one selected. And we're gonna go down a little bit here to choose a white color for the background. So now it becomes a white now. And then we'll add a view. So go here, search for UI view. We drag this view to right here. Now we open the constraint. So here we add top one as zero, left one 0, right 0, and height 156. Added. See, after we add it here, it almost covers the sides of this area, this view. And then we're gonna add a view in, add an image view to this view. So go back to search, and here we type UI image. Add this image view to here, and make a little feet on it. Right, almost like this here. And then we check the constraint. Here we add a constraint here. We want this image to cover exactly the same as to cover the whole area right here. So we put a 0 for top, 0 for right and left, and bottom here we put a 0 as well, because we want to cover complete area. So that's pretty much what we added here. Now you can see it covers the whole side, whole space. Now let's click on the view again. See, we add image to the view, and then next we want to add a label under the image to tell what it is. So click on the view here again. Notice here we got a little space here. We got a little space here. Now we're gonna add label here. So go back here, see a label. Add this one right on, right here. Now go back to constraint. So we set up a label constraint here to tell that how big the label is, how much space it takes. So here we say top, we give a 9, left we say 8, right we say 8, and the bottom we say 21. That's the height. No, that's one here. Height is 21. We don't put anything here. So uncheck here, height 21, and add all these 4 constraints here. So now you can see now it go across the sides of the view here. Now we want to show something to describe the picture. That's why we put this label here. Now let's run it to see how it looks like. So you can see we have label here, and I'm going to put the pictures. We put a real picture file here and use a label as the description to tell what it's about. Now let's close this Explore View Controller scene. Let's open a restaurant list view controller scene and open the view controller and open the view. Now we can see that a collection view. And click on the restaurant cell. This is the restaurant cell. You can see it is under collection view. So if you click on collection view, and we get a whole area. This is the collection view. In collection view, we have a restaurant cell, and we remember we repeated 20 of the collection cell. So let's go back to collection view here, and let's look at the size property here. I want to change the width to 375, and the height we change it to 312. Now you can see it becomes bigger like this. Now we change the estimate size from automatic to none. Mine's not stable, so I'm trying to see none. It's, when I move up, it just disappeared. So now it works there. So estimate size none. Now next we select a restaurant cell, which is this one here, and go to the property window here, and then we want to change the background color, which is the demo gray missing. Now we want to change to white. Become like this. And we want to add a UI view to here. So go back here, search for UI view. Grab this view to the middle of the restaurant cell. Okay. Now check the size inspector here and change XY to 75.5, Y 245, width 224, height 56. And now it's right here. Next, we're going to add a label to this view. So go here, search label, add it to the middle, add it to here. Right. So this is the label we added here. And then we go to the property window, the size window here. X 0, Y 2, width 224, height 21. So after this, the label covers this area. Now we have some space here. We're going to add some button here, but at this moment here we want to adjust the property inspector here. So right here, the label will give a name here saying available times. That's the text one. That's the text we want to put here. And the font, we want to set the font to System Bold 17. So System Bold 17 and 17. And 17. system bold 17. I want to align the label. So, and then I have some space here. I'm going to add a button here. So go back to the search and drag this button right below the label. Same thing. We're going to set up the attribute for this label and the position of this label. So here in the attribute inspector window, the text we want to change to default. It says button here. Now we want to change to (7:30 p.m.) and the font is system bold. And that's good. So system bold 15. And then we also want to change the color, the text color. We want to change to white. And also the background color, we want to change to background color. I want to change to custom. So I have the font color is white, and the background, I want to search. The background is time BG. That's the background we choose here. Now you can see it comes in right away, like this. So that's how we set up the attribute inspector for 7:30. And then I'm going to do a copy paste for 7:30. I will change to 7:30 AM, PM, and whatever. So I can repeat the process to add 3 buttons here again, but this time since we set out the attribute and the text already, then I don't want to repeat it. So instead I do a copy paste so that we don't need to add another 2 buttons and repeat the attribute inspector again. So what we do is you type a Command C to copy and Command V to paste. So here I do Command C, and then I do Command V. So that's the one here. Command C and the Command V. Got one here again. Command V. So I got a 2 and 3. So let me just move it around. Okay. So I got this one here. I move it to here, and got this one here. I move it to here, and get this one, move it to here. So now we click one button here, and then press Shift key. I'll do it again. Let me do it again. So I press one button and press Shift, hold on Shift key. Where's my mouse? I couldn't see it. Hold on Shift key and click on this button and click on this button. So now all 3 are selected at the same time because we want to manage them all together. That's why you select one and hold on Shift key and select the other 2. So get it all selected here. Now go to Editor menu here and choose embedded. And choose the stack view. Now we open the inspector window here. So for the axis, make sure it is horizontal. Alignment, fill. Distribution, we change this one to equal spacing so that they have same space in between. And we change spacing to 10. So now you can see it becomes a little narrower, but because there's 10 points in between. Now let's look at the size inspector here. X0, Y29, that's right. If your number is not 029, you just make sure you type 0, type 29 here. And that's pretty much you have here. Now let's go next. We want to add another view. And this time we'll add a UI view. So UI view. That's the view we want to add here. So drag this view, put it to right here. Now let's look at the property window. And X value we want to set it to 11. The Y we want to change to 42. Width 353. Height 200. So you can see now they become wider, covers the whole area. And now we want to add an image view to here. So go back to add, search for image view. Drag this one to right here. Now let's look at the attribute inspector window. Image, I want to search image here saying American. Put this one here. So now you can see this picture comes in. Now let's adjust the size. So go back to size inspector here. We want to enter X0, Y0, width 353, height 200. Next we want to add two labels on top here. Too small. Let me make it a little bigger. All right. So here we'll add two labels here. Add label. One label added to right here. Add another label. Added to right here. Select the first label here. I want to manage the inspector property, the attribute inspector here, and I want to change the font to system bold 17. That's right. We make sure that's the font we choose. System bold 17. And the size want to change to X is 10. Move to the right a little bit by 10 points. And Y, move it down by 3 points. Width 355. Height 19. So that you can see it go across the whole view. That's the first label. Now let's work on the second label here. First of all, we want to change the color to a dark gray. We don't have dark gray here, so. We want to see lights eat dark gray. I don't have dark gray here, but I have one here gray missing. So let's check my assets. And I don't have anything here. I don't have a demo gray and let's eat light gray. So I'm going to create a let's eat dark gray. So go to right click the folder, and we're going to add a new color set. So here give a name, says let's eat dark gray. And then we still choose input method 8 pixel and give a value here, hex value here. Let's say what's the value for? Enter pound 797879. Oh, doesn't come in. Pound 797879. Alright. So now this is dark gray. Now we're ready to use it. So go back to the storyboard here. And still with the label selected here, we check to see color. So I choose a dark gray. So it's a little darker now. Right, dark gray. And then the font, system 14. System 14. And then we switch back to the size. Size here, X we want to enter 10, Y we want to enter 22, width enter 355, and height we enter 16. So that we see the label, one label on top, one label at the bottom here.